Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wongu. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got first down here from the 36. They'll go right side with Hall. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. All right.
Fields out of the gun. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Jump off, caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Good night.
He can run out of the pistol with Hall. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. Go.
Throw here, third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. And the Steelers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
20, 319.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Looking quickly here.
Watch it.
First down, Steelers.
30.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, 80.
They send a man in motion.
Get 300. Get 300.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
319.
Putting a receiver in motion. To the air on first down. Rodgers. Down the field. He's got Wilson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All right, they look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, 626.
From the red zone on first. Into the hands of Perry. Oh, the football's loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
Interception you don't like, back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Into the house it goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
As the lane past the 45. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Coming right is Hall. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, Scott.
A pistol snap. Fields. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Scott. Scott.
They go right back to Hall. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. It keeps that defense honest.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go, Scott. Scott.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. It's caught by Wilson. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. On the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now.
Inside.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And 10 from the 43.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Look at you.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
First 26 at the 32-yard line.
Man in motion here.
Back north.
Again, Rodgers. To the left side, reeled in by Wilson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Boxes. Hey, 88.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
158.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of to that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Green 18.
Throwing again here, it's Rogers. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Green 8. Get 300. Get 300. Done.
They've got a man in motion.
Take 30. Green 8.
It's 3rd and long. Here's Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
First down throw here by Rogers. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Working now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, 88, Green 18. Teammate. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Green 18.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 8 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Rogers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, get 26. Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, Green 18.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
58. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Jump out. 630.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Working way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go, Shot. Shot.
Fields on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here we go, Shot. Go.
2nd down and 10. Fields. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They send a man in motion. To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those check downs. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Looking to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
So run it down. This out is out. So run it down. And so money down. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, they done made it. This out is out.
For an exciting start to this second half, we've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. We'll couple together a yard there. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Give to Warren from the pistol. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Warren once more. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 47.
Pistol snap. Rodgers. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense in the hurry up here. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brock gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Get up. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jim. Zone.
They'll run with Warren. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. 58.
They'll go again with Warren. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. A give left side to Warren. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Rodgers has his guys set and looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
A pistol snap. Fields finds a seam down the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, brother, it's another interception. interception. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Warren quick on the draw. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's able to get this down in the 36. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Putting a receiver in motion. It's Warren on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYO. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense pile it on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and then completion is still pretty good, too. Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. And they pick him off again. Kyle Decker makes the play. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
30.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. He's crossing that form that quickly. It tells me these two are on the same page.
Offensive line fast.
Steelers First and goal, Pittsburgh.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go, son.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And it's going to be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go, son.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go, son.
Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. Zay Frazier has it. And the Steelers have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
Rodgers from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep running away with this. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Go.
They start the drive with home. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of 6.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And
they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets just want to get out of here without this one is gone. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. Secures this at the 17. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's tackled for a short gain. The pace here as the clock continues to run.
Brings up second and 8.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pass it downfield, working the left. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
They've got a man in motion. Now Rodgers. Here's Rock. That ball's free. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
58! Inside! Hey, check 26!
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Austin makes the grab downfield. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. To the air on first down. Rodgers. Near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Steelers running them out of the building. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now Rodgers going to get the Steelers set to go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're throwing it. And that one's caught. That will hold on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th.
7. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close.